Oh, hey. All right, we're gonna start cooking. I'm actually going to be doing one in the oven, if you can hear all that noise. Now, I can't find a baking sheet, so I'm using a pizza stone that is contaminated. So, the only way to make it safe is to put parchment on it. So that way. Of course, I should have put it the other way. I can't now. So we're just going to get one of these, because this is for dinner. And it's going in a 350 oven once it reaches temperature, which it hasn't yet. It's about there. So we're just going to set this aside for now. Now we're getting in here oil. Oil. Again, this has to do with contamination. When I'm done cooking these egg rolls here, in this oil here, I'm throwing the oil out. I'm going to cook all of them up, and then I'm going to freeze them, and then I can thaw them and eat them when I choose to. But until that time, nice and frozen. And contaminated oil, contaminated anything, I never like to keep, just for safety, because, well, if Mike gets just the tiniest of crumbs of regular flour, he's sick for 3 or 4 days. So, have to be extra careful for anybody who is celiac, because you don't know how severe their reaction is going to be. Alright. Now, for the oil, 350 Fahrenheit will do. Because we're just cooking the outside, everything else has been cooked. Now, I don't actually have a thermometer. So, I do it the way that my mom did it. I test with the hand. This one's going to heat up faster because there's less. And also, I don't know if you can see on there, there's veins on the bottom. That's also a clue as to the temperature. The more there are, the faster they're moving around, the hotter it is. And it's picking up nicely. I just realized I need another set of tongs. Ah, there they are. That's why there's too much stuff in that. So I'm going to grab one egg roll. And I'm not touching with my hands. Now I don't want it to touch the bottom. What I'm doing is I'm just inserting it slightly and checking for bubbles. There are none. Oops. There's bubbles when it touches the bottom, but that's because the bottom is directly touching the element. So, this is not quite ready yet. Probably another few minutes. Set that aside. Now this one. The levels of oil that are in the pots are much lower than I prefer. Mike, do you want to come in close? When I use this and I'm cooking stuff in the big pot, I prefer a level that is more here. It's actually safer. Because lower the oil, it can cause it to bubble up and overflow. But if you have enough oil, it sits there and it's mellow. It's happy. What? Oh. See, I'm being pointed that the light is out on the oven. The oven is not 350 degrees Fahrenheit yet. The air is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The oven itself, the insulation, the metal, and so forth, needs a bit more time. This is according to a chef, Alton Brown, on his show Good Eats. He says that a good rule of thumb is, well, the best way is to have an oven thermometer, digital readout out here to tell you the actual temperature. For that, you'd have to watch a show and find out just what tool you would need. The other way, wait 20 minutes. We're actually not going to. I'm just going to throw it in. That's what most people do, and we do all right with it. Okay. Pushing it towards the back. Okay. Yeah, that's much harder. Ready? Yeah. Okay, well, we accidentally set off the smoke detector. And, oh, sound? Yeah. See that? That's hot. That's ready. You don't want to crowd it. Actually, that's all I'm going to do. It's 2 at a time. I don't like it. There you go. Okay, now I am going to get the rice paper. I'm going to do both at the same time. Yeah, got some bubbles there. I like it. I can do 2 rice paper. That's all I'm going to do is just 2. The rest I'm going to freeze the way that they are. You're going, okay, look at that. You cannot walk away. That's done. That's a little bit overdone. That's a better one. Okay. So I was saying, our smoke detector is tied into the main fire system of our building. So unless if we acknowledge it right away, fire department comes. That's bad. Okay, you see these bubbles here? Break them. Just some air pockets. It cooks a little better if you break it. Also, try not to let these guys touch, because when they first start cooking, they are sticky. They're like glued. Thank you. And because these are already cooked, oops, these ones take a bit longer. Just trying to brown something that really isn't meant to be browned. But they will. Putting a little salt on it, seasoning it. Checking. Yeah, that's fine. See, it's slow. It's going. Then we can talk health. Deep frying. Yes, it is unhealthy. Yes, we are aware of this. Yes, it is a choice. You can bake these. You can bake these. I just didn't feel like it, to tell you the truth. Same temperature, 350, until golden brown, pull it out, it's done, it's fine. Starting to get a little bit of color on the rice paper. Ever so slight. Oh, that one's overdone. See, I burnt it a little bit. Oops. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna have fun cleaning that element. It was this one. I accidentally turned it on. It smoked up, and that's what we set off the smoke detector with. They don't always want to roll the rice paper once. They often want to stay on one side. If that's the case, just hold it so you get so you can flip it over. Oh. That sound was moisture from the inside of the vegetables and meat getting into oil. Nothing to be afraid of. Ugh. It slipped. I'm glad that was caught. Now, it's about to bring up what happens if you have a grease fire. Ours went out. We got a baking soda. Put it on. If you have a pot filled with oil that catches fire, what do? Put the lid on it, remove it from the heat. Put it outside. If you're living in an apartment building, you have a balcony, put it there. And then you just wait a very long time to make sure that it is out. If you're not sure, use a fire extinguisher. Take the lid off, or baking soda after that. Is now standing by the smoke detector. To push it every time it goes off. Because we got too much going on. This tiny apartment can't handle it. And when I mean tiny, it's a one bedroom. We got one more. Not paying attention, I contaminated. So now we don't have tongs for the good ones. I'm going to take this off. There we go. And I'm just going to forget about the last one here. That's fine. Just hold it, huh?
No,
okay.
sir.
Alright. So, you can see through the smoke. Set it off again, yes. Yes, but no fire department. So, we're actually done cooking the rice paper ones. Not as done as I want them to be, but you'll see them at the table. It's okay for now. Anyways, yeah, we'll come back in a moment once the smoke clears. The one in the oven is done baking. I have a chance to cool down because it's hot as hell in here right now, and show you the final result of everything. See you then.